I got YouTube over here. So good morning, everybody. And when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. Please put that in there. And then YouTube, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. But if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. So listen, if you're listening to me right now and you got to bounce off early, you can always go to my YouTube channel later on because all of the lives are recorded and you can watch them after. I wish TikTok let us do that. So there's a one up for YouTube, right? Florida in the house. Hello. Awesome. Texas. Durban. Where is that at? Yes. Good morning, all the legacy builders. I love, oh, more Oklahoma. Well, Crystal, you're my neighbor, just like right down below me. Canada, Hawaii. Boy, it's early in Hawaii. Wow. Virginia, Missouri. Love it, love it, love it. West Virginia over here. Hello, everybody. So today we're going to talk about how to grow an online business using social media. You guys, here's what's great because I'm going to show you how to make daily pay. You realize when I tell you daily pay business, that is getting a customer, just one customer a day. You realize that's daily pay, right? Don't make it harder than this. It's literally that simple. So what we focus on is how to attract a daily paying customer. Now, my number one selling product is $900. So do the math on that. If you learn this attraction marketing, this proven strategy, and you can attract one customer a day to you, that's $900 a day, which is $328,000 a year. So let me ask you guys a question. If you could learn how to get one customer a day through this social media strategy, and let's say you were promoting a product for $900, would $328,000 a year change your life? If so, put yes in the comments, but share with me how. How would $328,000 a year with an online business change your life? I would love to know. See, for me, when I discovered this strategy back in 2022, it was going to change my life because it was going to give me my life back. It's going to give me the time back because I show you how to automate your business. That's what we're going to talk about today, how to automate your business. And so you have the automations working for you 24/7 because what did I say at the very beginning? I'm going to show you how to use social media. So your social media is creating content. It takes about an hour a day, is it? Okay. But then social media works for you the rest of the day. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to show you. And that's what it gave me. It gave me my life back. It gave me more time with my family, but it's given me a predictable income stream. That's what I want to teach you guys, because I will tell you what, this is the most predictable way to build a business. And guess what? You have complete control. You have complete control because you build your email list. It's your business. Just like when you have a job, you have no job security. You're building your business for somebody else. Think about that, okay? So this is really important to understand. Yeah, you'd be able to move. I love that. Yes, so good. Debt-free. Yes, that's good. Yeah. Yes, not only just time with my family, but paying off unexpected medical bills in our house. Yes, that is freeing right there. Pay off my credit cards, buy more rental properties. There you go, Wendy. Yes. I had my first sale last week, but my mindset and confidence that I got was a bigger win. Yes. Pay everything off. You guys, that's freedom, debt-free. Yes. I would buy a car, buy a house, and allow me to keep my new granddaughter. Oh, Melinda, I love that so much. Love it. Yes, security and helping others. Ooh, so good. Hey, Georgia from London. Love it. Love it. Yes. Awesome. We got Texas on the house, Vegas. So you guys, if you see me bouncing back and forth, it's because I have YouTube right here and I have TikTok right here. Time leverage, right? Well, you guys, that's what I'm going to share with you guys today, because I'm going to show you how to do this. And ready for this? No monthly expenses. That was huge for me. So my experience, let me just briefly give me 1 minute here. And I'm going to share with you where I came from, right? So I'm a mom of 6 kids. I only have 2 kids left at home, and time is the most important thing to me. And I was failing miserably at that. I have 5 grandchildren and I love spending time with them. And so I was trying to make an income back in network marketing. And I felt like I was on a hamster wheel. And I thought the harder I worked, the more money I would make. And I wasn't getting anywhere. And you guys, I was getting really, really burned out. And I was dealing with guilt because if I wasn't working, I was never making money. I was the only way I would make money is if I did the work, which means if I got on the phone with people or DM'd people, which by the way, TikTok, I will not DM you. If you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you it's not me. Please be safe. I do not DM on TikTok. I do not DM on Facebook. Okay. And so it's just imposters. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. Be safe. Right. I learned from the past, you don't need to build a business and do DMs. And that's what I'm going to cover with you guys. So that was what I was trying to do before. And I failed miserably. Then when I discovered a process like this, which you guys ready, taught me how to automate. Automations is your secret sauce. Automations is your freedom, but don't be afraid when you hear, oh, automations. Does that mean I have a lot of tech? No, you don't have to build anything from the scratch. From scratch? Yeah, you don't have to build anything from scratch. Actually, I give you a pre-built, proven automated sales process. That's your freedom. Let me show you what it looks like real quick, okay? So right here, it's pages just like this. So you go here, and then when somebody puts their email in, it goes right here. And look, there's a video that literally walks them through step by step, and then they can purchase at any time. And then they also get this in their email. So think about it, you guys. I'm able to attract people to this using social media. But my social media post, and this works for me 24/7. This is how you can master getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. We got to stop making this so hard, okay? And that's what I'm going to help you do today, okay? Yes. Yes, and the emails are fully automated as well. Hey, my friend, how are you? Good morning, everybody. Yes, and the emails are completely automated as well. And yes, I love the fact that we don't got to DM people. We don't have to chase people. Yes. And so here's what I was able to do. And this is the power of what you have here. So I launched my business on September of 2022. A brand new TikTok. Matter of fact, I wasn't even on TikTok before. You guys, only thing I had ever seen on TikTok was my daughter and my granddaughter dancing on TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. Oh my, I didn't know what I didn't know. So when I launched my TikTok in September of 2022, I thought I was way too old. I was scared to death. I didn't know what I was doing, but my mind was like, you got to get through the stinking thinking and this limiting belief, because if people are hanging out there, because what I had discovered was the average growing age, the fastest growing age on TikTok was 30 to 55. And TikTok was based on short form videos, and TikTok is based on people's interests and people's behaviors. You guys, that was a light bulb moment for me, because you understand that if something is based on people's interests and based on people's behaviors, that means you don't have to DM people to find a customer. That means you don't have to bother friends and family. That means you don't have to email or message people or call people, because the algorithms will help you find your perfect customer. Let me explain that real quick, because this was hard for me to wrap my head around. And here's what that means, my friends. That means what you are focusing on and engaging in and watching on TikTok or YouTube, they're going to show you more of those videos. So I thought, wow, if I launch a business using TikTok and I treat it, here's the step number one of having success using social media, by the way. Write this down. To have success, I had to treat it like it was my storefront. So you guys can go to my TikTok account right now, and you will know within 8 seconds exactly what I do and what my intentions are. So when you launch a business on social media, it has to be your storefront. So that was important. And I understood then it also was based on what I'm engaging in. So I needed to engage in only things that my perfect customer would engage in. So with that being said, if you like to kind of go everywhere on a social media platform, create another one just for you to do that on. But you have to treat your business one as a business one. It's the most important thing you can do. And so that's what I did. So I launched my TikTok, and I understand something, and I'm going to give you guys, this is the tip number 2, the power of storytelling. We've known that our entire life. People don't put their kids to bed at night. You didn't put your kids to bed at night telling facts. You didn't tell them bedtime facts. You told them bedtime stories. Stories create connection quickly. Think about you go to a movie, right? And you fall in love with an actor or an actress because of the story they played in a movie. Right? You read a book because of the story. You can start following somebody on social media because of the story that they did. This is the power that we have here. So one of the very first things you have to do when you use social media, you got to be you and share stories. Let me give you a great example that everybody can go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Think about it. You can be in a big room of people. A lot of people, and then everybody's just kind of small talking. But one person can start sharing a story and the room will quiet and people will start congregating around that person sharing that story. And then all of a sudden, people are leaning in and they're listening and they're shaking their head. Then the story ends. Some people are going to walk away because the story ended. But some people are going to go closer to that storyteller. Some people even connected so well with that story, they're going to touch them. Why am I telling you that? Because I hope you just got a really good visual of that. I'm telling you that because that's you with using social media, my friend. It's that easy. Because what's going to happen is you're going to create a piece of content that you actually enjoy creating. Many of you will go to work for 40 hours a week to a job that doesn't even fulfill you, but you'll do that because you know you make money. I'm going to show you how to leverage your time in 1 hour a day and create content that you actually enjoy creating and how to make more than you do in 40 hours. I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. So let's go back to that storytelling. Why do some people walk away when the story's over? Because they didn't connect with it. They thought it was a good story, but there was just no connection. So they walk away. That's why you will never connect with everybody. You will have people in your life that don't agree with you. You'll have people in your life that just don't like you. It's been like that since we've been born, right? Then you have people that will love you. You have people that will respect you. It's just the way we're made. Okay? And so you're going to have that when you go create content. Now, you're also going to have those people that are going to lean in, are going to want to learn more, going to click on your profile, want to learn more. Now, here's where it gets really good. And this is where I'm introducing you to the power of social media, which is your freedom. Because what happens when you treat your social media platform as your storefront and they lean in and they want to learn more and they watch another video and it's really good. And then you do what's called, I want you to type this in, CTA. Put that in the comments. Call to action. Please type that in. That's a call to action. That's how you get your life back. That's how you get a fully automated business. Because if somebody makes it to the end of your video, that's because they really are connected to you. They felt the video. They felt it. So what happens is a CTA gives them the next step. YouTube is brilliant with the CTA. Brilliant. Think about it. Have you guys ever watched a YouTube video? What do they do at the very end? Boop. They pop another video in your face at the very end. Do you realize that video that YouTube puts in front of you is based 100% on what your behaviors are in YouTube? They give you more of what you asked for. Pretty awesome, right? That's the power of a CTA. So here is how I use social media to build my following, build my brand, build my email list, and build my income. One video can do these 4 things. A 30-second video, a 1-minute video, a 5-second video can do 4 things. That's the power we have of social media today. Hey, thanks for subscribing, my friend. And so let's talk about that. So what happens is I will do a CTA on my video, which mine is this. If you want to learn more about the blueprint that I followed, put ready in the comments because I would absolutely love to share it with you. What happens is people go in the comments and they put ready. First of all, let me share this with you guys. The moment one person comments on your content, guess what happens? The algorithms they're alerted and they push your video out to more people like them. And that's what you want. You want more people like them. So what I do is I will spend 3 chunks, 5 to 10 minutes a chunk, and I will reply to the comments. It's already saved in my notes, so I just copy and paste and post. And my reply, when somebody says ready, I reply with visit dailypaybusiness.com for details. Dailypaybusiness.com for details. This is my automated sales process. The moment you automate, you let this do the sales. You're just creating video to do the connection. Because if you have an automated sales process and you just do the social media content to build a connection, connection equals currency. If you have a proven sales process, it does all the work for you. Right? So I just respond in the comments with dailypaybusiness.com for details. Here's what happens. So it alerts the algorithm that people are responding. So it's going to push them out and find more people like them. And let me tell you what, if somebody makes it to the end of your automations, they're your potential perfect customer. But also, so it builds your following. It builds your brand because we all look at the comments, right? If we see a video with quite a few comments, we always go to the comments and look. And so people are going to see over and over and over again, dailypaybusiness.com for details. Dailypaybusiness.com. That's what builds my brand. It plants that seed. And every single time they see a piece of my content or see one of my lives, it helps that seed grow. And when they're ready to blossom, they buy from me. It's literally that simple. Because here's what happens. The moment they go to dailypaybusiness.com, it takes them right here. They put their email in. Now, you ready for this? On average, inside my community, between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 are buying on average. You guys, I've been sharing this process with you since 2022. I think I started creating content about it. It's probably the end of September, but definitely the 1st of October. And you will hear me create content in October that says 1 out of 17 are buying. November, 1 out of 13 are buying from me. December, 1 out of 10. Just like you. You know, if you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. Well, same with me. I know if 10 people a day put their email in, that is at least 1 customer a day I'm getting. On average inside my community, it's 20. So all you need is to create content that gets 20 people a day to want to learn more from you and put their email in. Because between this page and this page, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So do the math. If you can do attraction marketing and get 1 or get 20 a day putting their email in, that's 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year. All you got to focus on is creating content that will get 20 people a day wanting to learn more. Now, a lot of you right now are just like, that's awesome. But how do I find 20 a day? That's why we use social media. Okay. That's why we use social media. People buy from people. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. If you are building a business right now and nobody is getting into your automations, they don't trust you yet. Now, there's many reasons why they don't trust you. Maybe because you lack confidence. And so they can sense that in your content. Maybe it's because you lack vision. You got to have a vision. So do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're taking people? I've been sharing with you since the day I launched my business. I thought this was the most brilliant way to make an income stream, build a brand, build an email list, and build a following. The fact that I can make 100% profit on products I didn't even create. I thought it was the most brilliant business plan on the planet. It's no different than affiliate marketing. If you're an affiliate for other products, you're promoting other products you didn't create. Get over it. Like, Only there, you're only making like 25 to 50%. If you've done network marketing, you're promoting products that you didn't create. It's the way the world is. Verizon promotes products that they didn't create. But what I found is a brilliant business model that allowed me to make 100% profit. Woo! That makes sense to me because I'm done working for somebody else. I'm done working my hours away from my family to make 25% and make a company 75%. And anytime they can make a change in that comp plan, you need to take control of your life. And that's what I seen. It was the most brilliant comp way to make money I've ever seen in my entire life. Here's how you can make 100%. Twofold. One, it's digital. There's no cost involved. There's no products involved. There's no labor involved. It's digital. That helps you make 100%. And two, the company creates the website for you. For $29, the company designs a website for you and actually gives you tech Zooms that you can attend to help you connect your domain and connect your payment gateways for 29 freaking bucks. And y'all will drive through a McDonald's and drop 50 bucks. I call it the suicide drive-through, by the way. My kids will be like, hey, we're going to go through the suicide drive-through. I'm like, well, it is. So funny. Their friends are like, what's the suicide drive-through? And they go, oh, my mom hates fast food. Fun fact about me. The last time I've had fast food was it was like 5 minutes. And it was actually almost, because it's almost my birthday. It was like 5 minutes shy of me turning 18. Yep. I was like, I do not want to put poison in my body. So, and I really liked Hardee's. Hardee's was my favorite. They had the mushroom Swiss hamburger. So at 17 was the last time I've had a hamburger. Fun fact about me, fast food or French fries. And I don't miss it at all. And so, yeah. Yes. And it is crazy expensive. Yes. So I've not had a French fry or any fast food actually, or a hamburger. I don't even make them. So I don't know. It's crazy. Everybody's like, do you not like meat? I'm like, I don't know where that craziness came from. So anyway, that's what we call it in our house. My kids still eat it though, but it's funny. Well, my son is 29 and hasn't had McDonald's since 8. Yes, Kathy. I love it. I love it. Yes. So good. Yep. Okay. Let's keep on going about this. Squirrel moment right there, but it is really the power of what we have here. And so I'm trying to get caught up. Okay, so that's what is so important about creating content that attracts, right? People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So I love the fact that it's automated. Automations is what gives you your life back. So when I discovered that I can have a business make 100% profit, all I got to do is purchase the program to show me how to attract customers to me, show me how to build a brand, show me how to build a following. You know what I discovered? This has been the biggest aha moment in discovery for me. You know why I watched so many people fail in network marketing? You know why? Because it wasn't because the product wasn't good. There's a lot of great network marketing products out there. Matter of fact, I buy so many products from network marketing companies. They're some of the best quality products you can ever buy. But you know why people fail? Because the company teaches you to promote their product, but they don't tell you how. They don't. They just want you to bother friends and family because they're hoping that 3 get 3, that 3 get 3, get 3, get 3. Like, it's exhausting. They don't teach you how to market. They don't teach you how to build a brand. They don't teach you how to build a following. They don't teach you how to build an email list. I didn't know how to do any of that. So I worked really, really, really hard. I thought I had to build a business being in DMs. That's why I won't DM you, because I discovered you do not have to DM people to make 7 figures online. Yep, I said 7. You do not. I built a business to 7 figures without ever having to DM anybody. I built a business to 7 figures without ever having to get on the phone with anybody, without ever having to friend request anybody, without ever having to slide into people's comments and start these ridiculous conversations that aren't real. I learned attraction marketing. I learned how to attract my customers to me. You know how much freedom that gives you when you learn this? If you don't know how to do it, how are you going to learn it? That's what made sense to me. When I discovered this process, I was like, holy crap. Not only can I make 100% profit, but I have somebody that's already built my website, my automated system for me. My email automations are done. And all I have to do is follow the program and learn how to build a following, learn how to craft that message that can change my family's life, learn how to create content, learn how to build a brand. Are you kidding me? It was the most brilliant thing because here's where I failed. I thought in digital marketing, I thought literally in digital marketing, you had to start from scratch. I literally did. I thought you had to build this following and build your own product and build everything. I thought you had to start from scratch. So in 2022, I'm like, what the heck would I create? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s? Because I would look in the mirror and I'm like, how the hell did you get here? I thought I'd be way further along. I definitely thought I would have had more money in my bank account. And I definitely thought I would have had more memories with my children. That's been my biggest regret. That right there is the fact that I didn't have a program like this that I could have learned sooner. Because if I could have learned sooner, you know how much more time I would have had? It's so funny. I saw this one, people crack me up, the things I'm learning about me. Literally cracked me up. The latest was I've been doing this since 2016. I'm like, God, I wish I would have been. Because 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 9 years or 8 years. If I would have had this for 8 years, you know how much more time I would have had with my family? You know how much more money I would have had? God, I wish that rumor was true. I really wish that one could be true. Instead, I was trying to make it in network marketing. And I was failing miserably. So I would go do other things. All I ever cared about since the moment I have had children, which has been 31 years, and that is how can I be home with my children and never miss a moment. So for decades, I ran a daycare out of my home. Yep, because there was not social media like we have today. I think I created I think it was 2010 or 11 is when I created my Facebook. Yeah, I didn't, if I would have had it when my kids were younger, it would have been so much better. I wish, holy moly, that's so crazy to me. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, man. You guys have, yeah, it's easy because you're a woman, no offense, but I don't think it works that easy. What? That is your limiting belief. Have you ever heard of Grant Cardone? You ever heard of Frank Kern? I can name you right now. Have you ever heard of Russell Brunson? There are so many guys that are successful online. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard, that only women have success online. I can name so many women. What's his name? Alex Hormozy? These are all very successful men online. Sam Ovens built a very successful business online. I can admit, oh my God, there's so many men. Yeah, I know. I just purchased Grant Cardone's real estate. So I'm leaving a legacy for my children now, right? And so my 19-year-old son, he's wanting to get into real estate. We just purchased his mastermind and we were on it yesterday. He's a hoot. We were on his mastermind yesterday. It's so fun. Yeah. I'm excited about that. And so, yeah, now I would say exact opposite of what you said. There's way more men, way more successful. Jesse Itzler, he is wildly successful online. He's a man. I mean, I can name so many men. Like, that's your limiting belief, my friend. You gotta stop allowing excuses to come in your life. You know what? Can I tell you what excuses I had in 2022? I was too old. I'm an introvert. Nobody's going to listen to me on TikTok. This is crazy. This is embarrassing. What am I doing? I was creating my failure. I was giving myself permission to stay safe. And then staying safe caused me, well, that's the victim mentality. I had to look in the mirror and tell myself, you got to stop being a victim. You got to become that victor. And I pushed through my limiting beliefs. I pushed through my stinking thinking. And that's what you guys should do today. There's so many successful men. I do my 2-hour workday and go about my business. Yes. I love that as well. Yes. So good. You guys are so good. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about inside my community. Right. Let's go. We have how many men now? 4 men that have already hit 6 figures. Yes, 3 or 4 men in my community that hit 6 figures. We had one just do it in 90 days. What the other one in 5 months? Tim did it in how many months? Like 10 months. Tim's on over 200,000 for 17 months. But I'm talking just yeah, that's just in my community, and I have like 4 more men right now that are at 60,000 to 80,000, and they've all done it in under 6 months. Yeah, we have so many very successful men inside our community. Yes. So yeah, look at Todd. Todd is right around 6K this week. This week, do the math on that. 900 a day is 6,300 a week. So he's a little bit shy of 900 in daily pay. That's so awesome. No, there's no team building, my friend. I love that question. Being part of the community, do I need to create team like MLM? No, everybody, like your customers get to be inside our community. We all learn and grow together. Here's the deal, you guys. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses, but together we're unstoppable. So inside our community, when you purchase a program, so what you do is once you purchase a program, and if you want to check out the programs, go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. But you got to do 2 things when you go here. First, when you put your email in, I want you to make sure you're doing 2 things. I want you to look at it from 2 different lenses. I want you to look at the lens to earn and also to learn. Because when you're learning this process and going through it, I want you to be also going, holy crap, this is going to be the same system that's going to be out there working for me. Because that's the power. It's no different than anything. Starbucks, when you spend the money and purchase a Starbucks, you have a done for you coffee shop. The marketing, the branding, the website, everything is done. You just got to follow the system. Target, when you purchase a Target franchise, it's a done for you business. All you got to do is follow the process, right? When Apple or when Verizon opens another Verizon and sells the exact same done for you cell phone that's not theirs, they follow a process. With McDonald's, when you purchase a McDonald's franchise, you have the exact same food, the exact same outfits, the exact same branding, the exact same website, right? You just follow the process. Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Now, is there anything wrong with you trying to create your own thing? Of course not. But do you have the time and the patience and the money to do that? It takes a lot of time. That's why when I discovered a business model like this, I was like, it was brilliant. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. So because you guys, you realize you are building your brand. You are building your email list. You're building your following. You're branding you. You can turn that into multiple income streams. I went from having 3 products, 3 programs to promote, and it's now 14 income streams. So I had 3 income streams turned into 4 programs to promote, now 14 income streams. And I'm not added more hours because the others are through my email list. This is what I teach you. Actually, we're getting ready to launch a 90-day success sprint where I'm going to show you how to make 30K in the next 90 days. But I'm going to show you, it's called the MAM. You ready for this? It's called to master. I'm going to show you how to master the 2-hour income earning activity day, because that's the most important thing you can do, because then you don't get burned out. You don't get rid of the bandwidth up here. You can leverage your time. And then I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you how to master that. Then I'm going to show you how to apply a proven strategy, just like Starbucks applies a proven strategy, just like Walmart apply a proven strategy, just like every company does. I'm going to show you how to apply a proven strategy to multiply your income. My goal is to have you walk into December also making a recurring income stream. You got reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? So that's it. That's what I'm going to show you. And if you don't know how to do any of that, how are you going to learn it? See, that's how I felt. Like nobody taught me how to do this. Let me give you a great example. Then we're going to get back into the 2-hour workday, right? And building your business on social media. Because I'm going to show you how I want you to look at social media content completely different after today. Like, you're going to want to skip down the street after I share this with you, because you're like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. And I'm going to give you some examples, because something you'll learn about me, I will never teach you anything. I will never tell you anything until I can prove it out. Documentation beats conversation. There's a lot of fluff out there or a lot of false information. That's why I always show it and prove it to you. I will never teach you anything that hasn't worked for me. And if something stops working, you bet you'll be the first to know. That's how we together can win. Our goal inside our community is to change that generational struggle, that limiting belief mindset, and create generational wealth. And there's a sweet spot right now going on in the digital world. You should really take advantage of it. Like, you can build a brand, build a following, build an email list, and build an income at no monthly expenses. There's never been a time ever on the planet to be able to do that. That is so amazing to me. Two things equal: earn and learn. Yes, Teresa, how are you doing, my friend? How you doing? Love it. Made my money back in 1 week. Yay, Kim, I love it. I love it. Love it. So that's what we're going to talk about, okay? What? I made $19,000 this month. Another Kansas mama. I didn't know you were from Kansas. See, maybe y'all just need to move to Kansas to make money, right? No. Congratulations. I love that so much. I'm glad I just noticed that. Trying to get caught up on comments. You guys are so good. I love that. Okay, so let's keep on going here. I covered that for you guys. Yes. So, no, I'm not one of those people with too much months left at the end of it. Yes, exactly, Todd. No more living like that, right? So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, screenshot this, dailypaybusiness.com. So now, why did I choose this? This is my domain. So that's one of the things that once you purchase your program and you're inside the program, okay, the steps is you purchase your program. There's 4 to pick from. Why 4? Because everybody has different goals and dreams, right? Get the one that's the best for your goals and dreams. I do have payment plans as well. Of course, I'm going to offer that, right? And so when you go to my website, just scroll to the bottom, you'll see the 4 programs and the payment plan. The moment you purchase, then you're immediately taken to a $29 website fee. That immediately gives you access to your free automated system in your $29 website, okay? And I'm going to share something with you. We actually are launching this 90-day success path, right? That is launching a success sprint. I got to change the word path. Sprint. New habit I got to create. It's all about mastering, applying, and multiplying your income, okay? And this month is about Kickstart. Kickstart in July. July, I'm really going to help you focus on building a brand, because a brand will help you attract more people to your automated business. That's really what we're going to focus on this week. And I got some really exciting things that are going to be happening. One thing is, it's my birthday month and I'm giving back to you guys. So we're doing weekly giveaways this week. And actually, I'm announcing the name tomorrow. So as soon as I get off my live tomorrow, I am literally going to do a video and you'll see me draw the name. And I'm giving away 10 $100 Amazon gift cards. Now, I'm also going to recommend like some video equipment to buy on Amazon, like the kind of lighting I recommend and like the stand I recommend, right? To help you get equipped. And so if you already have that stuff, well, then you can do what you want with that $100 gift card. But that's what it's to help you with. Then what we're going to do is Monday, those 10 people that win that are going to jump on a Zoom with me. And I'm going to help you kickstart your month. I'm going to walk you through some steps, really help you just simplify, right? Simplify so you want to execute. So we're going to do that on Monday. So super excited. And then tomorrow, I'm also launching the next giveaway. We're doing weekly giveaways all throughout July. So not only do you qualify for all of the giveaways, but then when you bring in new customers, they're going to qualify as well. So it's something fun that I wanted to do. Say, yes, I know 30K in South Africa is $540,000. I know. We already have 6 millionaires in rand money in South Africa. I mean, that is completely life-changing. It's just so amazing. Oh, happy birthday, Mom. Thank you. It's so cool because I said that. And now, like, everybody that has a July birthday, that are like, that's my birthday month too. That's my birthday month. So I know, isn't that a wow? 6 millionaires in rand money in South Africa. You guys, that's life-changing. I mean, it's life-changing here in the US too, right? But it's just so awesome. You think about, I'm just a gal in Kansas. And I created a social media, I created an account on TikTok and I started creating social media content. And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa. And Cecilia seen it and watched it. And she purchased from me. And then she has built a complete community. I bet you we have, I don't know, probably 8,000-9,000 people in our community just from South Africa alone. I still to this day average getting at least one customer a day from South Africa. It's pretty awesome. And I'm just a gal in Kansas. That's the power of social media. I didn't spend any money to attract them. You guys, when you really understand what you have here, you're going to want to go jump on your bed like you were 3 again because you're going to be so excited. Because there's never been a better time because you can find your customers for free. You can build an email list. You can have an automated system for free. I use a company called System.io. I absolutely love them. I was able to build my business to 6 figures for free. And I show you how to do that. Because here's the funny thing. I was just really bullheaded because I came from the network marketing field where you had to spend money to make money, right? And the more money you made, the more you had to spend. So when I discovered this process, that it was a one-time investment for my program, a one-time investment for my website, and then I could attract customers and build an email list for free, I made sure that my system stayed free. And I built my business to 6 figures with no monthly expenses. Okay, so back to the brand. So when you're inside the program, you're going to want to build a brand, okay? This is one of the most important things that you can do. I made 2,806 days. Congratulations, Madison. That's my daughter's middle name, and that's exactly how I spell it. I think I told you that on a call. So cool to see that. And so when you go purchase a domain, I'm giving you a hot tip right now. It's got to be something easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. Yeah, because TikTok does not allow you to have a clickable link at the beginning. And so I'm like, this is so cool. I'm going to be able to teach people how to make daily pay. So it's a daily pay business. So that's how I came up with that. Easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. So when you get inside the program and purchase your domain, I recommend getting it from GoDaddy. You can get one for $3.99 up to like $11.99 for 1 year. Okay. Then it's the $11.99 a year after that. Okay. And so make it easy to say, easy to spell. And so this is also what you're going to start doing to start branding you. Okay. Your domain is going to help you brand you. So that is exactly how I started building my following and building my brand, by doing a CTA. Now, here's what I'm talking about. This is one of the best things about social media that I absolutely love. Let me see. What's $60 a month in Canada? Todd, what's $60 a month in Canada? South Africa in the house. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, so I want you to look at social media completely different now, okay? Because hold on, I'm trying to get to my TikTok. Okay, I want you to look at it completely different, right? So for example, I'm going to just use a comparison that y'all can understand. You go work 8 hours at a job, you get paid for 8 hours. If you want to get paid for 8 hours again, you got to put in another 8 hours, right? Now, when you spend an hour a day creating content on social media, it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. It compounds and it's always out there working for you 24/7. This is how I built my business. And it took me 6 weeks of being consistent on social media. And then I started getting a daily paying customers. Now, did I make money before the 6 weeks? Yes, I did. I don't know if it was luck. I think it was just ignorance on fire. And I didn't get in my head. because I needed to make the money. I needed to change my life, and I was not going to let my family down. And I felt like I had been letting them down. I still feel my 4 younger kids got gypped because I didn't get to do the traveling and the experiences like I get to do now. So I literally, all I cared about was me getting better and me making it work. I did make $7,000 my first month. I made $14,000 my second month with this process. And then I finally hit 1,000 followers. My next month, I made $22,000. I was like, holy crap, I think I'm onto something. I mean, I made $90,000 in 90 days, I made $43,000 off of a brand new TikTok account. And no, I had not gone live yet. It's because when you post on social media, it's digital real estate. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go anywhere. So I want you to look at it. Like, you want to go buy real estate out there in the real world. When you buy a piece of real estate, it doesn't go away. Like, that piece of property can make you money all the time, right? I want you to look at your social media like that. Again, you go work 8 hours at a job to get paid for 8 hours. If you want to make another 8 hours of pay, you got to work another 8 hours. When you learn the power of social media, see, the only difference of my income now to 22 months ago was the amount of content I have out there. Because I built a brand. Because I've got attention now. And when you learn to do this, your entire life will change. That's it. So let me show you. I'm just going to give you a really great example, okay? So this video right here, let me turn it down. I want you to look at the date. By the way, this is a short 5-second video. I'm not talking in the video. I'm not even looking at the camera. This can be considered like faceless content. You can do some completely faceless where you're not even in there. But this video I did on March 5th of 2023, it's still working for me. It's still generating me an income. I'll show you, because I just had to reply to a comment. Here's one I missed. 1 day ago, somebody replied to my CTA. So a piece of content that I did 17 months ago is still generating me exposure and building my brand and building my email list. So imagine, and we can show you how to just do 3 pieces of content a day. A 5-second video, a 45-second video, and about a minute video is really good to do. I can show you, if you're willing to be coachable and get out of your head, I can show you how to create those 3 pieces of content in 1 hour. Now I can get them done in 30 minutes. I would call myself Miss Simpleton. I'm nothing fancy. I don't create them in an app. I actually know you hearing from my heart, you care more about that than you do the fancy video. My perfect customer does anyway. You don't care about fancy. You just care if it works or not. You just care if it makes sense for you. And so I want you to think about this. When you go to launch a business using social media, the first piece of content you create is the very beginning of your journey of building your brand, building your following, building your email list, and building your income, because that content doesn't go away. They will continue to work for you. We just got back from vacation, and we were vacationing in Hawaii, and I had one video from January. So we were in Hawaii in May and June. And in January, for some odd reason, the end of May, that video got pushed out there. Didn't do nothing. I mean, it did a few thousand in January. From January to May, it did a few thousand. Now it's at over 100K. Why did that video 5.5 months later decide to get pushed out there? I don't know. That's the cool part. You never know. So I'm telling you, when I understood the power of algorithms and that I never had to spend a dime to attract customers, and I never had to get on the phone with anybody, I never had to bother friends and family, and I never had to DM in people, I was excited to master my message. Okay. I had to learn to create a message that would stop the scroll. Now, many of you probably just got confused what I just said. So let me make it relatable to you. Think about you and your behaviors online. And this is your challenge for the day. And that is, when you go to social media today, watch your behaviors. What stops your scroll? And what I mean by that, this. What stops you? What video is it that stops your scroll? Think about it. So next time you watch your hand come back and you're looking at a video, ask yourself, what stops your scroll? Was it something that was familiar? Was it something, was what the words on the screen made you very intrigued, which is called a hook? Was it something that was relatable? Did it look funny? Did it look educational? What was it for you? Because there is something. Because how many videos do you guys think you scroll by in a day? How much does your thumb get to work in a day? But there's something that stops you. What is that? Now, if it's because it looked familiar, that's the power of consistency. Because if it was something that looked familiar, it looked familiar to you because you've seen it more than once. Okay, so it planted the seed. That's why I love doing a CTA in my content, because a CTA literally gets people to go engage in my content, and then they respond to the CTA. I get a reply back with my domain. I planted the seed. See, I don't care if they actually go here. See, this is where a lot of people mess up, because I don't care. Come on, finger. Hold on. I don't care if they go here yet, right? So if they respond to my piece of content and say ready, and I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com, I'm okay if they don't go here yet, because that just means they don't trust me enough yet. Because here's why I don't care. Because every day I'm putting digital real estate out there. And I know, here's your secret sauce. I know because they've commented on my stuff for like 3 or 4 days, they're going to get all of my videos pushed in front of them, which that seed that was planted is going to start growing. So when I launched my business in September of 2022, I literally, all I thought about, it was quite interesting. First of all, I was like, I just want to get my investment back. Why I'm learning these skills. And I literally gave myself to learn these skills. I literally gave myself 12 months, right? I said, gosh, if I can just make $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day, that would be a dream come true. If my second year, if I can learn how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year, that would be awesome. My third year, if I could get this going and build this brand and make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year, that would be phenomenal. That was my 3-year plan. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't understand the power of social media. So I took this process, which is thinking every day, I just want to get better with my message. I just want to become the hope dealer for my perfect customer. I hope today somebody on here sees a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills. I hope today you see that you truly can, when you build an automated digital business, you truly can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I hope you see that. So every day I went out as the hope dealer. I never focused on the amount of views I had. I never focused on the videos that didn't work. Because me, if I had a video get 50 views, you guys, I was grateful. I was like, holy crap, that's 50 people. I can't imagine having 50 people in my house right now. This is awesome. 50 complete strangers discovered me for free. Awesome. Here's what's interesting though. If I look at the month of October of 2022, I had a video on October 7th get pushed out there. And I had another video do okay. So 31 days. So let's just do the math on that. Okay. I'm going to help you do the math on that. So 31 days times 3 equals, so I did a total of 93 videos in October of 2022. Just 93, or I did a lot. That's 93, but only 2 did good. So the other 91 sucked. See the difference though? I didn't focus on what didn't work. I focused on the ones that did. And I just tried to create more of them because I understood that message must have really resonated with my perfect customer. I just got to get good with that. I'm telling you, the reason why most of you fail online is because you're stinking thinking. You focus on what's not working. Why? You're going to get more of what's not working. That's like going to a gym and try to get muscles and try to get abs, and you start doing push-ups. You're like, it's hard. I got to quit. It's hard. You're going to quit. But if you try to do a push-up and it's hard, you're like, oh man, I'm going to get better every day because I'm going to be consistent. And then soon, man, you're going to be able to hammer out 20 push-ups and be like, holy crap, 10 days ago, I couldn't even do one. The reason why most people don't have success is they're trying to do way too much. They're adding too many steps and they take themselves out with their stinking thinking. That's why inside my community, we actually have mindset coaches come in and help you. I want you to write this down. Laura St. John, and it's ST. It's not spelled out Saint. It's Laura St. John. Check her out on YouTube. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out on TikTok. She actually is a mindset coach in Hollywood. She's actually even been featured on the Netflix movies. She comes in and helps my community because she knows we're growing at record speed. I think the same thing. And she wants to help people, mostly all the new people coming in and seeing all the people having success. And sometimes they can allow their stinking thinking to come in and be like, why aren't I like them? Because they're not adding up how much content we already have out there. Anyway, she's coming back into our community on the 25th again. She pours into our community because she sees the value of what we're creating. And so that's so important to you guys. I can promise you, if you can learn a proven strategy and learn to manage your mind and get that CEO mindset. See, here's what it was for me. I burned the freaking boat. I burned that boat. I burned the boat. Many of you are not having success because you won't burn the boat, because you're like, this is my plan B. I still got a plan A. So if I have a little resistance with my plan B, I will just stay in plan A, continue to complain, continue to be miserable, continue to be broke, continue to be unsatisfied. Why do you want to live your life like that? Like, why? Why don't you value your life enough for you to want to change it and take action? Like, I don't even understand. You know what a gift and a blessing it is that you are alive? I am so grateful every freaking day that I can wake up, that I can see, that I can hear, that I can feel, that I can smell, that I get to be on this journey of life. There's only 4 things that are guaranteed in life, just 4. 1, you're going to be born. 2, you're going to die. At one time, 3, you're going to experience pain, sorrow. And 4th, you're going to experience happiness and joy. We can pretty much guarantee we're going to get these 4 things. Nothing else is guaranteed. But the fact that we're here is a gift. And the fact that we take advantage of it, I don't understand. And I don't understand now when we have such a sweet spot right now in the digital world where you can build a brand for free, you can build an email list for free, you can build a customer base at 0 cost to you. I am every day when I get a post, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. I built a 7-figure business with no monthly expenses. Never have spent a dime on ads. To me, that is so bizarre and wild. So I took this strategy. Yep, I started with stinking thinking. I started with the limiting belief. And I took it and I ended up making 6 figures in 7 months. No, sorry. 6 figures in 6 months. I made $152,000 in 6 months. But total of 17 months, I made my first $1 million. And I was in shock. But the difference is I focused on just building my brand. And just and I knew the only way I was going to build a brand is if I crafted that message to my perfect customer. I just created a $1 million message. There's not one of you can do this. But here's what I've discovered. It's a lot sweeter now than it was when I started. Because the TikTok algorithms now, if you start a brand new account on TikTok, they push your stuff out immediately and try to help you. They never pushed my stuff out immediately and tried to help me. So the algorithms are actually a little bit nicer than they used to be. Now, the downfall of that is they will push your stuff out for like 4 to 5 videos and then you're going to dip down again. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you just got to realize that's just the algorithms. That's nothing you've done. So I've seen people in my community literally go from I'm brand new to build a brand quick, like so much faster than me. There's so many people in my community that are building so much quicker than me. It's insane. Like we have Victoria. I got to share her story with you guys. She literally had to babysit and clean homes to have the money to purchase the program. She purchased it, and in 11 months, she's made $372,000. Wild. Like wild. Can you imagine? You have to build or babysit and clean homes to come up with the money to get started. She launched with the $600, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was a $300. I think it was a $600 when she got started. Crazy, huh? But can you imagine? She found the money and it turned into $372,000. I think that's a good ROI, return on investment, right? It's right here. She burned the bridge. She was like, I was ready for a change, right? And I love that. You're brilliant. I love that song, Burn the Ship. Yes, exactly. Yes. So good. Yes. Yes. There you go. So good. Awesome. I watched her video when she was talking about your community. It confirmed everything. Awesome. Oh, you talking about Lord St. John? Yes. Mm-hmm. You guys, she actually, when you guys get started in the program, I actually recommend one of the videos that she did for our community. Oh my gosh, she did it in January. And I probably watched it 21 times now. And I take notes every time I watch it, and I write something new because I've grown, right? Mindset is one of the most important things. It's in everything. It's in everything we do. You got to learn to manage that mind. Hey, my friend, setting up my funnel now. Awesome, Rick. Love it, love it, love it. So good, so good. Hey, Amy, good morning, my friend. How are you? Aw, you've certainly achieved your goal and you've taught us. Yes. Well, for the ones that are coachable, I have. Hey, Germany in the house. I love it. I'm journeying Wednesday through my friend, and I am so stinking excited. I am happy for you. Yes. I'll see you inside the community. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Yesterday, I made my first $100 sale. Congratulations, my friend. This program is literally life-changing. Yes, Shirley. It is, it is, it is. Okay, so let's keep on going because I want to keep on diving in the power of social media, right? Because okay, so we've got it figured out that when you post a piece of content, it's digital real estate. This is why it's so important that you're not posting to post. You got to be posting to impact. Just like I said at the very beginning of this, storytelling is powerful. Okay, storytelling is powerful. Like it's one of the most powerful things that you can do. It just creates connection. Again, that's why we put our kids to bed at night with bedtime stories, not bedtime facts. So the moment you start sharing stories is the moment everything changes. And so that is, oh my gosh, like think about it with you. And again, I told you guys this. I want you to pay attention to what the rest of the day when you stop your scroll. Why did it stop your scroll? There's going to be a story in it and you listened. Now, if the story resonates with you, you're going to listen to all of it. That's why it's so important that you do a CTA. Because if you don't give them the next step to do, they're not going to know what to do. So now, mastering the 2-hour day, okay? It's because you have automations. Now, your real estate is digital real estate. It's always going to be out there working for you. And this is always going to be out there working for you. You know what I love about this? It never has a bad day. It never has a sick day. It never has to do laundry. It never has to sleep. It's always at its peak performance. So when you build a digital business, it's global. So I cannot even remember the last time I've not woke up with at least one customer because they're going through my system while I'm sleeping. This is why you guys want to make sure you sell a product, program, or service that is digital. Because when it's digital, you can market to the entire world. And if you use platforms like YouTube and like TikTok, they're going to push your videos out to everybody in the world that are engaging in what you're talking about. That's why, and that takes me to the next step. That's why when you go to create content, you have to be consistent, but your message has to be the same. Let me give you a phenomenal example. So we live in a very quick, I call it the microwave society, right? I mean, we're starting to get impatient now that it takes a minute and 30 seconds to heat up popcorn. We're like, hurry up, right? And so you got to grab attention quickly. So this is so important. So that's why understanding who your perfect customer is very important. Can I just help you guys real quick? When you go to launch your own online business, your perfect customer is just a younger version of you. Stop making it so hard. It's people just like you that feel the same way, that would love the same thing. That's it. Like I think about me and I'm like, oh my gosh, if I would have had something like this 5 years ago or 10 years ago, how different my life would be today. How can I help a younger version of me so they don't have as much regret as I do and they can have more time and more money and more freedom and more fun and be able to leave a legacy sooner? That's all it is. Stop overcomplicating it. I know why I purchased. I know what I wanted. So think about it. Okay. Ready? I'm going to help you right now have your biggest breakthrough. So here you are. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? How do you bridge the gap? Okay. How do you get happy? That's it. This is it. What is it for you? See, and I do 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To me, and here's the problem. Okay, solution. Okay, no time. I had no time. I was drowning. I had no time. And I thought if I worked harder, I'd make more money. And I just didn't. And I dealt with more guilt. I had no time, no tech skills. I thought I needed tech. I didn't. So no time. I learned about the 2-hour workday. No tech. Done for you automated system. So write down what it is for you. Why do you want to start an online business? Why? Write it down. And then find something that solves your problems and buy it and take action with it. And then those are the content you create. And that's what I did. I literally was like, I know I'm not the only parent out there that wants more time. I know I'm not the only parent out there that wants to stop barely getting by. I know I'm not the only parent out there that would love to travel and make these insane memories. I know I'm not the only parent that does not want to miss anything their child is doing at college. I know. And so I started creating content with that message to people that were stressed and overwhelmed and just could not believe they got here in their life and they were ready for a change. We overcomplicate it. Every one of us have 12 million different stories. That none of that matters. Is that what was that defining moment? You know what my defining moment for me was? I will share with you guys what my defining moment was for me. I was doing my best to try to make it in network marketing. I got my income up to where I could pay all my bills and have a little bit extra fun money. But that came at a cost because I did work my face off. Yeah, I was home, but I was always on my phone. I would be hanging out with my family doing something fun, but the moment I heard a ding on my phone, I would get it. I'd be like, I'll be back. And sometimes I never came back. And so I had to deal with that guilt. You know what my defining moment was? It was in the summer of 2022, and the company changed the comp plan. And they got rid of the bonus. That literally was how I built my business, off that bonus, because it just made sense. I was averaging about $7,000 a month, working my face off. And getting rid of that bonus and completely how we marketed it took my income down to $3,000. And I was tired. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I actually started looking on Career Builder for remote jobs. I was like, I'm just going to do something. I don't care if it was less money. I'll figure it out. I'll sell my car. I'll sell stuff, right? But I couldn't do remote jobs because I didn't understand remote jobs. You still had to be on working at certain hours. And so when I was building a network, trying to build an income in network marketing, I also help my kids with my grandchildren. I've done everything I can to never put my kids in daycare. And so I wanted my children, if they were pursuing their dreams, that kids stay with family. So I had 2 of my grandchildren come in the morning. I'd get them on the bus. At 11:30, I would go get my little Peanut, my other granddaughter, from school. And then her and I got to hang out all day. Then at 3:00, I had to get my daughter from school. At 3:30, get my other granddaughter from school. And at 3:45, be home in time because the bus dropped the other kids off. And my daughter was going to beauty school at this time. And so she would work a job during the day and then she went to college at night. And so my last grandchildren would leave at 10:30 at night. Or typically I would go to their house and get them to bed. But anyway, my point I'm telling you all that is I didn't have time. I couldn't fit a remote job in. And if I would have left my home and got a job, I would have literally sacrificed everything I always believed in and put my daughter would not have been able to go to school because she couldn't afford daycare. So when I tell you the pressure was real, it was real. And I am a single mom. So I had all the burden, right? Yes, I have a boyfriend, but he's my boyfriend. This is the funniest stories I hear. And so, but I pay my own bills. I paid my own bills since I've been divorced for 16 years. I have my own pressure, right? And I had all of it. I didn't know what I was going to do. That was the defining moment for me because when I realized, holy crap, I've been working this time to create a business in network marketing and I have no control because they changed the comp plan and my income dropped. And so I was trying other things. And nothing was working. And I was like, I don't know what to do. All I thought I knew about digital marketing was the fact that you could create your own product. I was not in the mental space or the confidence to do that. What would I have created? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s? Because I felt like a failure. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I had the pressure of my son going off to college in August. In 1 year. And I was like, and I knew he was going to get a scholarship with running. And I never wanted to miss one of his races. And I was willing to do what I could. And then I discovered this program and it's wild. I get emotional talking about it because it's just been so life-changing. But that was my defining moment. And I looked, but I messed up because I kept on going to YouTube and I kept on watching YouTube videos and I kept on getting more confused. And then that's when I convinced myself that maybe I just suck. Maybe I can't go online. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert. Maybe it's because I don't like tech. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And then it was September 9th of 2022. And we were hosting the cross-country dinner. And I took a bunch of pictures of the kids and I posted them on Facebook. If you know anything about Facebook stories, you can't close the app or the stories don't load. I laid my phone down. A few hours later, my granddaughter, who was 3 at that time, hands me my phone. And 2 hours later, if a 3-year-old has a phone, you're like, holy cow, where have they been? I pick up my phone and it was actually still on Facebook. And I just, what do? You scroll. And I scrolled and I seen a post that stopped my scroll. And it said, no MLM, no monthly expenses, learn how to make $300 a day. And I'm like, $300 a day, that's $109,000 a year. Holy crap, that would change my life. Learn 100% profit, learn how to work 2 hours a day and fully automated. I was like, time out. Because I'm from network marketing mentality. And I said, how do you make 100% profit? That was the only question I asked her. She replied back and she goes, because it's digital process and the company creates our website for us. I'm like, so no tech? I don't got to build a website. I don't got to design a website and figure out code and all that crazy stuff. She goes, no. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. So I burned the boat. I actually purchased on the way to my son's cross-country meet the next day. And it was the battle that you have no idea going on in my head. I was battling my head and battling my heart. My head was like, maybe you're too old. What are you doing? What if there's tech? How long is it going to take? Is this going to work? Nothing's working. Maybe you should stick with what you know. Network marketing. Just get over yourself. You're fine. My brain was trying to keep me safe. But my heart was like, if nothing changes, nothing changes. My heart was like, you don't want to have regret in 6 months. You don't want to be in the same place. And if you keep on doing what you're doing, you're still going to be in the same place. I had to go with my heart. And I purchased. But here's something I need to tell you guys. When I purchased, I knew my bills were coming due. So I used my daughter's braces appointment that was due on the 17th. I was like, I'll make the money back by then. And so I was like, I took the money out of the bank to purchase that, knew that was going to go towards my daughter's braces appointment in 7 days. So at that moment, I was like, I refuse in 7 days to call the orthodontist and tell them I can't make the payment. And so my mindset was, I have to make this work. And I knew, here's your biggest tip I'm going to give you today. If you learn anything, is this: I have to make it work. And I knew the only way I could make it work is if I could connect with people online. So they literally are like, wow, where's she been? She gets me. And I know the only way somebody would get me in my content is if they were a version of me that had no time, were looking for a business with more time, had no tech, were looking for a business that they didn't have a lot of tech set up. And they were looking for a business that didn't have any monthly expenses, and that was looking for a business that they didn't have to bother friends and family. That's the people I was looking for. So to find them, I had to create content and talk to them. And I did. And I just went out there, complete ignorance on fire on social media with a brand new TikTok account. And I just went ignorance on fire, poured from my heart. I got out of my head. I go back and look at my videos now. They're awful. But it wasn't about how good I was. It was about my message. And on I purchased on the 10th. On the 12th, my automations and everything was set up. I launched my business. I actually did some teaser posts on my stories. Prior to that, I did that, sharing the journey, why I was excited, how I knew I couldn't be the only parent that felt this way. Relatability. I know I can't be the only one. Maybe I was trying to be relatable, but I was also trying to assure myself that I can't be the only mom that feels this bad. Like I needed a little bit of reassurance that I'm not the only mom that has regret. And on the 13th, I had my first $300 sale. And I cried like a baby. But then I was like, maybe I just got lucky. And then the next day I had a $600, and then $300, then $900. Then I went like 5 days and didn't make anything because I had a video kind of get pushed out there. And then I was building my email list, and all I was focused on is how can I get better with my message? Because I understand connection equals currency. So I didn't focus on how many views I had. I didn't focus on how many followers I had. I didn't focus on nothing but just getting better with my message. And I made $7,000 that month. And I was in shock. I think it's like 7,200 to be exact. I don't remember, but I was like, oh my gosh. I would literally go around to my family and be pinch me, pinch me, pinch me. Because I had freedom. I would put my 2 grandchildren on the school bus in the morning, and I would go to my office and I would get my 2 income earning activity days in. And then I'd spend about another 30 minutes on training. And then I'd go get my little Peanut from preschool, and we just hung out. And then I'd go get my daughter from school, and then I'd go get my other grandchildren, and I would feed them and we'd hang out. And my automations were working for me. That's when I realized, holy crap, I have a freedom machine. Everybody needs to know about this. So I'd create content with that type of urgency, because I still believe everybody should feel getting a customer every day. But I'm not talking about, hey, I got a customer today, but I made $3 because of my expenses. I'm talking about you get a customer and make 100% profit because you can build a business with no monthly expenses. It's been freedom. That's why I love what I do. That's why I love mentoring you guys, because I know if I can help you just do that one little pivot, it could change everything for you. Because when you learn to create content the right way, it's digital real estate. And if you know who your perfect customer is, and you have a lot of digital real estate out there that resonates with them, you will build a brand, you will build a following, you will build an email list, and you will make an income. So here's the power of knowing who your perfect customer is. So I'm going to give you a great example. When you build digital, yes, you have the whole ocean, the whole entire world to be your customer base, but not everyone's going to buy from you. So for those of you out there that don't think faceless doesn't work, let me give you a different perspective of it. You know how many people probably scrolled by my content and never bought from me? Because they see me talk on video and they're like, man, that seems really good. I would really love to do this, but I couldn't do what she does. So they scroll by my content. What if the next video they see is yours? And they're like, I'm not talking in this video. And they read what it says and they're like, oh my gosh, maybe I can build this business faceless. They click on your profile and the next video is talking about the business. It makes them want to learn more because you didn't cause any friction because you got your message down pat and they buy from you. People buy from people that they get, that they understand. Because here's what I notice. Some people try to market to everyone thinking the whole world can be their customer base. When you try to market to everyone, you attract no one because you create friction. The moment you create any friction, you've lost them. I'm glad I'm not very smart. I'm glad that I've seen the easy process and I use the easy button. Oh, okay. I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day. I'm sharing with you what I've done. I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. Copy, paste, post. It was brilliant. 30 minutes a day. I'd set my alarm. 30 minutes posting free ads. Introvert's dream come true, by the way. Then I'd spend 1 hour creating 3 videos, and I posted every single video on TikTok. I decided to get really, really good on TikTok and my message to TikTok. And I just did 3 videos. At first, they were around a minute to a minute and a half. And then I realized I was losing most people at 45 seconds. So I decided to give people what they wanted. So I created a 5-second video, a 45-second, and a 1-minute video. And every day I just did that. And I had so much fun because I just would visualize my perfect customer sitting on the couch. And I'm just their hope dealer today. And I'm helping them see that they truly can learn these skills to have a daily pay business. Hence my website name. So I was so fired up to I wanted mamas to be able to never take a calculator to the grocery store again. I wanted mamas and dads to never have to have the pressure of having to buy that new mitt or those new cleats for their child to go to school. And they can buy the little extra uniform and the pullover because they can afford it. I want to help dads be able to get out of that part-time job so he only has to have one job and eventually quit that job so he has his family back. So him and his wife or his children can reconnect. And I would show up for them every day to help them and give them hope. Hopefully bridge that gap to get them over here. And that's all I thought about every single day, no matter what. You guys, when you understand the power of social media, and I did all of this for free, hit 6 figures in 6 months, hit my first million in 17 months. And I couldn't believe it because I've been having the freaking time of my life. We now have over 22 people in we created our community November of 2022. And we have 27,000 people in the community now, but over 22 of them have reached 6 figures. We have 6 millionaires in Rand money in South Africa. 7 people inside my community have paid cash for a car or paid off their car. I can't tell you how many handfuls of them have cut their credit cards up because of following a process to learn how to use social media. So here's the mistake some people make. But Michelle, everybody's my customer. So I created this really good video and I did it for a single mom with 3 kids that gets no child support and can't even afford a loaf of bread after she pays all of her bills. I created a really good video for her, talking to her about making extra cash. And then, oh, Michelle, but this video I created is so good. This is talking to a happily married couple that want to retire in their 50s and they just noticed they can't retire. So I'm going to show them how to make $900 a day from home, which is $328,000 a year. They're good videos. Then here's what happens. The single mom puts her kids to bed at night and she pays her bills and she's got $3 left in her bank account. So what do we do? What do we do to release from reality what do? We either get on social media and scroll, or we watch TV. So this single mom of 3 kids gets on social media and she scrolls and she sees your video and she gets excited. She goes, yeah, I want to learn how to work from home around my children. Yes. What is this? She clicks on your profile. Then the very next video, you're talking about happily married and helping you be able to retire early and make 900 a day from home. And she's like, happily married, retired early. I just want to afford a loaf of bread. You lost her because you created friction. That's why your message has to be the same. I've literally been saying the same thing to you guys since September of 2022. Now, here's the other story. The happily married couple that have a vision of retiring at 55, the wife's cooking dinner and the husband's going through and looking at their 401k and looking at everything, and they're kind of estimating. And he goes, hun, come here. He goes, it looks like at these estimations, we might be able to retire at 60. We got to figure something out. She's like, we'll worry about it later. She finishes cooking dinner and he gets on. He does the same thing. He decides to scroll because he's starting to stress because he kind of feels like a failure because he's not going to be able to reach that goal of quitting at 55. He's scrolling. Then he sees your video and your video stops him because it talks about retiring and making 900 a day. He goes, honey, get in here. Look at this. She watches a video with him because the story resonated with him and they get excited and they click on your profile. And the next video is learning how to make $1,000 a month. He goes, I don't know what that was. $1,000 a month. And you've lost him because you've created friction because you changed the message. That's what happens when you try to connect with everybody. Find your perfect customer and just create content for them. That is a younger version of you. That is somebody that your heart is going to smile when you share your business with them and it impacts their life. That's it. That's the power we have of social media. Because let's get to the other part. When you have your message and you get really, really good at your message, and then you know exactly who your perfect customer is, guess what? The algorithms are going to push that piece of content out to your perfect customers. I have my algorithms like this. I now spend more time on my social media platforms blocking people than I do commenting. Because if I see somebody commenting on my stuff that is not my perfect customer, I block them to let the algorithms know, don't go down that lane. Don't go down there. I want to stay right here. And because of that, I don't need a lot of followers. I don't need a huge likes. I don't need a lot of comments because I know the ones I get are my perfect customer. And we can do all of this for free. That's the power of social media. You can build $1 million brand for free and do it and not having to work your face off. I love it when somebody's like, oh, you should post at this time in the morning, this time in the afternoon, this time in the evening. Are you crazy? That's too much pressure. I post in the morning and I get her done and I'm done. Because we all have our behaviors, right? You probably go online about the same time. So I know I'm attracting people that go online during the day or during the morning. I hardly ever, only time I ever post in the evening or the afternoon is if I was traveling and I didn't get it done in the morning. I love getting all my income earning activities done in the morning and check the box and have all day to do the things that I love. Like when I get done with you guys, me and my son's girlfriend, we're going to go get our nails done. And because we're traveling again on Wednesday, and then we're going to go shopping because we're going up in the mountains in Colorado where it's going to be cold. So we're going to get us some little warmer clothes and I'm done. But what's not done is my automations. My automations will continue to be working for me 24/7. This is what I love. This is what's given me my freedom. It's the best thing I've learned. And you know what's so fun? When acquaintances see me and they're like, hey, what are you doing now? I'm like, oh, I have an online business. And they're like, and then they find out I'm on TikTok. They're like, TikTok? You're on TikTok? They can't even believe I'm on TikTok because they know I'm more quiet and I'm more reserved. And so they crack up when they actually discover me on TikTok. They're like, holy crap. Like, you're having fun. I get that all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm having the time of my life. I'll tell you what, you think it's fun to get your life together and change your life? You know what's the most fulfilling thing that's happened to me? Seeing other people's lives completely changed. Seeing other people inside my community being able to quit their jobs, throw those calculators away. I had one mama that her husband filmed her throwing the calculator down underneath the tire, and she drove over the calculator. She goes, I'm not just throwing it away where I can get out of the trash can again. I'm smashing that. We will never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again, because she followed the process. That's what I love. That's why I do what I do. That's why I love to show up all the time. I love it. I love it. Yes. Follow the videos step by step. Yep. They work. Yes, they work. It's no different than anything. I want you guys to think about this real quick. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to comments. Do you post all 3 TikTok videos at once in the morning? Oh, Helen, good question. I do not. So let me share with you what I do. So I used to, Helen. Yes. This is why you guys, when you decide to find a good mentor and coach to help you make an income online, make sure it's not something that's recorded. Because it's probably outdated by now. Like, the algorithms in TikTok change every single month. So 6 months ago, Helen, I could get all 3 of my videos done at one time. And then I'd go live. Well, then I noticed the middle one was not getting very many views. So I found out what happens is you want to wait till a video has got, if you're new, 50 views, right? Me, I wait till my videos get 200 before I post another one. Because what happens is if you post one after the other, they're competing in your For You page. So that's why one's going to do better than the other. So if you wait till it's already pushed out there, then get the other one. So what I do is I will do 2 videos in the morning. Sometimes I'll do 3 before I go live, and I space them 30 minutes between each. And then I'll post my third one when I get off of here. But can I tell you what? You know what my third one is? It's repurposed content from this live. So I'm only now posting 2 videos a day. I use repurposed content. So most likely it's going to be from the one I did yesterday. Yes, pretty cool. So inside TikTok, when you go live, and you see the replays, they actually give you, I think, 6 to 9 different video ideas. I will repost them. Yeah, and that's all I do now. So I'm using repurposed content from my lives that I do. So I'm hitting, doing one thing and getting more results from it. So that's what I love. Yeah, you're welcome. It is so awesome. Yes. No friction. Yes. You're going to ask that question. Well, good. I'm glad I seen that question. And I'm going to go back and look at your questions here. Okay. Just started Saturday from South Africa. Welcome, my friend. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, and if you guys want to know, United States is the #1 country. South Africa is #2, and it's growing almost as big in South Africa as in the U.S. now. And then Canada is #3. Canada is on fire right now. And then I would say United Kingdom and Australia are my top 5. And then I don't know. It might be okay, United States. Okay, so United States, South Africa, Canada, United Kingdom, and it might be Philippines and then Australia. Australia and Philippines are competing, but it's so fun. We literally have people all over the world. And you guys, we've attracted them for free. It's pretty awesome. Yes, it's pretty awesome. Yes, no friction. Jamaica is coming. Yes. You like my shirt? Thank you, Kelly. I got it on Shein. I love Shein. $4 on Shein. Yeah, $4 on Shein. Never stop shopping at Shein. I don't care how much money's in my bank account. I will shop at Shein. I think they have cool clothes. I love the quality, and they're so good with their email list. Yes, go Canada, go. Yes. I started 3 weeks ago from Jamaica. Yes. Hey, Jamaica's on my bucket list. Yes. So we have a community, you guys. We have 27,000 people inside our community. And, together we're unstoppable because we all learn from our strengths and our weaknesses. So I have a vision, and my goal now is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires inside my community, providing the most strategies and techniques that they need to be able to make $1 million. And so when somebody hits 1 million, I'm going to fly and celebrate with them. So I'll be coming to Jamaica, right? Yes, UK is growing quickly. I know. I can't wait. I think I made a mistake with the algorithms. I am connecting with a lot of LB. Oh no, never block people in the community, because you're teaching the algorithms to find people that are interested in online businesses. I'll share a fun fact with you. That's the only people I follow. You want to train the algorithms that's what you want to see, more people that are into digital marketing, online businesses, passive income streams, reoccurring income. That's what you want to do. So like I said, treat your TikTok or YouTube like these guys. These are my storefronts. This is all I do on these two channels. It's just my storefront. Yeah, so good. Okay. Would you give up after a certain amount of time, or should I change? Would you give up? What do you mean? So, okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe ask another question sooner, but you guys, there's a lot of factors involved to when you're going to be able to build a following. One is, the biggest factor is right here, is you and consistency. So you can't stop. 3 a day. 3 a day can turn into daily pay. Remember that, 3 a day. But I want you to understand something. So Michael Jordan can take the basketball. He can buy a brand new basketball and take it out of the box. Okay. Billy can buy a basketball and take it out of the box. Michael Jordan can be making good baskets in 3 days. Billy is struggling 3 weeks later. That doesn't mean the basketball doesn't work. That just means their skill set and where they are right here is what's causing the difference. But if Billy continues to practice, he'll be able to shoot that ball. And that's no different than anything in life, right? It's no different than anything. You and I could go join a gym together. You're not going to walk into the gym and be like, hey, when am I going to have abs? You would never say that at a gym, right? Because everybody's body's different. Everybody's mindset and skill set and determination is different, right? Same thing with an online business. Nobody can determine when you're going to have success. Only you can. Now, the powerful part of that is when you go join a gym membership and they look at you like, I don't know when you're going to get abs. You can look in the gym and be like, but wait, that doesn't mean I can't get abs, because they don't know when I'm going to get them. I can only be the one to determine that if I show up to a gym, because gyms work. We can't say gyms don't work. I only say that with you because our program has 27,000 people. So you can't say the program doesn't work, because how did the 27,000 people get there? That's your empowering part. That's what empowered me. That is the only reason why I made money so quick, because I've seen other people having success. So I was like, holy crap, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. I'm just going to do what they did. Like, wow. And they're all over the world and they're not discriminating. It's not like a certain age or a certain sex, nothing. It was like everybody, every age, every background was having success. I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. I got to get good. I got to figure this out. So here's what I did. I treated it like I was going back to college. And I literally said, I'm learning these skills 2 hours a day. I'm going to learn to master these skills. Master these skills. I gave myself 2 hours a day. I was like, you're giving yourself 2 hours a day for 12 months. Master these skills. That's why this month we're launching our next 90-day success sprint, where you're learning the MAM, how to master the 2-hour workday, how to master your message, how to apply proven strategies so you can multiply your income streams. Because when you learn to apply proven strategies, you're going to build an email list. And inside your email list, I'm going to show you how to multiply income streams. So that's what we're going to do. In July, we're kickstarting. The goal is to give you the strategies to show you step by step how to make 30K in 90 days. But the moment You focus on what's not working is what you're going to get more of. Because I don't think you would show up for the gym if you didn't think you could do that push-up. See, Michael Jordan could shoot a basket and he still didn't even make his team, his team in school. He actually didn't make it the first time he tried out. So guess what he did? He practiced harder. He just worked harder because he knew basketballs worked. He knew basketballs made it in the basket. He just had to learn how to get it in there. That's your empowerment moment right now. You know social media works. You just got to figure out how to craft your message. And I can promise you right now, if you don't know where you're going, why would anybody follow you? Because how are you going to get somebody somewhere where you don't even know where you're going? So that was very important to me. I had to have the vision. I had to grasp the vision. So a lot of you know this about me, but my vision in December of 2022 was getting 1,000 people in my community in 2023. That was the vision. I was like, I know if we can grow by 1,000, if we can grow by 1,000, many can achieve 4, 5, and 6 figures, and we can start making a difference. That was my vision. And I shared it over and over and over again. And guess what happened? We hit 1,000 May 22nd of 2023. Now we're sitting at, well, let me give you the exact amount. We are now sitting at 27,600 people. So in in 13 and a half months, we've grown by 26,600 people. You can't say the program doesn't work. It's just, are you willing to be coachable and follow the steps so it can work for you? Now, the time frame that it works for you is 1,000% on you. But you can be empowered that you know it works. No different than the 4-minute mile. You know, everybody said he couldn't do the 4-minute mile, wouldn't work. You're gonna explode. Your heart's gonna explode. You can't do that. He's like, I just got to condition my heart. I just got to practice more. Guess what? He did the 4-minute mile. And guess what? The moment he did the 4-minute mile, he proved to all these other runners that you could do a 4-minute mile. And guess what? People do it all the time now. Took one person. So thousands have proved that social media works. If it's not working for you, you got to look in the mirror and figure out what piece are you missing. And you got to just figure it out and fix it. The fastest way to do that is, where are you going? Where are you taking people? What do you stand for? Like, I literally am not going to slow down till I have created inside my community 1,000 self-made millionaires. I see it. It will happen. And then I know I got to raise my standards. I got to raise my leadership to help you get there. And it will happen. We already got 22 6-figure income earners, all in under a year. So wild to me. And we have like 6 right now about ready to pop it. So yeah, look at that. Me. Yes. I love that. Yes. Love it. Absolutely. Yes, it will happen. I want to be a self-made millionaire. Absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, millionaire status, all things happen bigger in Texas. Yes, I'll be flying to Texas, girls. So grab your cowboy boots. Let's go, Teresa. I love it. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes. And and that's guys, like I said, if I look at my content, I had 3 or 2 videos in October of 2022 that did good. The other 91 sucked. But because I didn't focus on what wasn't working, I only focused on what was working. That's why I kept on pushing. And by the way, when I launched my business in 2022, I said I would never go live. I said I would never go live. I was like, I'll never go live. That's scary. But when I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, and 22,000 my third, it gave me the courage and the confidence to go live. I started going live every day consistently on December 1st of 2023, and it raised my income to 1,000 a day. Because my email list grew quicker. And the only reason my email list grew quicker is because I had more eyeballs on me. And I have my message down pat. That's the difference. So here's what I'd recommend. If you're hanging out with me right now and you're like, well, I'm just trying to get social media working for me, this is what I would do if you already have a business. But you've got to be honest with yourself here. Go look at your content as a third party and ask yourself, would I buy from this person? And do I trust this person? If you are watching your own content and you're not leaning in to want to learn more, you got to change something. Like you got to make it so good because you're building that brand. And the quickest way to do that is literally by sharing more stories. But there's a technique and there's a strategy behind that because you got to share more stories, but you got to get to the point. You can't have your stories drag on. Remember, we are on social media. We have a attention span as a goldfish. So your story's got to be quick to the point. Like when I discovered this process, my story was back in September of 2022. I was stressed. I was overwhelmed. I just wanted more time with my children. I'm a mom of 6 kids, only have 2 left at home, and now I'm a grandma to 5. And I was missing moments with them. I wasn't having enough money and I was looking for a change, but I thought I was way too old to be on social media. I don't like tech. I was scared of tech. So I didn't know what I was going to do until I discovered this proven step-by-step blueprint that literally walked me through step-by-step how to make 300 a day. And I was like, holy crap, 300 a day? That's 109,000 a year. And they were going to teach me how to do that without me having to bother friends and family. And so I purchased, and I was like, I wanted to change my life. So if you're listening to me right now, and if you would absolutely love to learn a 6-figure blueprint that will walk you through step-by-step how to make daily pay, put ready in the comments because I would absolutely love to share it with you. I've said that message, I don't know, thousands of times. The same message over and over, over and over. With maybe a different outfit on, a little different hairdo, right? A little different background. I've said the same thing over and over again. Have you ever watched a commercial during a football game? Okay, well, they'll show you the same commercial 100 times. And you're like, why do they keep on showing this commercial? That's called they're building a brand. And it's funny, you talk about it, right? Last year was Cadillac. Right? And the year before it was Lexus, right? It's always a car brand. Now, I enjoyed the Cadillac because it was Matthew McConaughey and you just can't get enough of him, right? And you're like, oh, this is good. So you didn't care that you've seen it over and over and over again. So what I'm sharing that with you is, so you've seen the same car commercial and over again, right? So why do you think you should only say the same thing one time in a video? You got to say it over and over again as well. The average person needs 7 to 10 exposures before they even think about learning more from you and buying from you. So I was like, I'm just going to get really, really good with that message. To the point, really, really good. Really, really good with that message. Get out of your head and get in your heart. That's it. And I kept on saying that message over and over again. And guess what happened? I would get emails. They'd be like, I just saw your video and I swear you were talking directly to me. I replied back because I was. Because you're my perfect customer. Or I'd get responses on the comments. Are you in my head right now? That's exactly how I feel. I reply back, you're my perfect customer. That's exactly how I felt as well. Connection equals currency. You just got to go do that. You just got to go do it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Like Martha Stewart, you're good in the hood. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. I have to take care of my daddy, so got to make some money. Yeah, Emily, bless your heart. Yeah. Thank you. I just bought the program. Awesome. Love it, Emily. You have a good goal, my friend. That's a good goal. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys want to learn about the strategy that I follow, is right here, dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. Check it out. We're getting ready to launch our next 90-day run. I'm so excited. I'm literally walking you through the MAM strategy. It's literally how to master the 2-hour workday, how to master your message, how to apply a proven strategy, and literally how to multiply your income streams. Our goal is 30K in 90 days. I'm going to give you the blueprint of how to make 30K in 90 days. You have a complete step-by-step breakdown that you can follow. So all you got to do to be part of that is purchase your program. To learn about the program, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com, dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. If you're interested, awesome. I would absolutely love to work with you. Once you go here, Daily Pay Business, screenshot it. Okay. Once you go here, well, thank you, my friend Sharon, for your kind words. All you have to do is go right here. So when you put your email in, okay, it's immediately going to take you right here. Here's a video I did. At any time, you can go right here and look at the 4 different products. All you got to do is scroll to the bottom. You're going to see all 4 programs. You're going to see my payment plans and everything, okay? And then right here is, you're going to get this in your email. After you watch these 2 videos, if you still have questions for me, just reply to this email, and I will be taking time this weekend to answer emails. Okay? Just reply to this. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. So what I want you to do is I want you to watch this. Okay? When you go here, you got to do me a favor though. When you go and put your email in here, I want you to watch it to learn. But I want you to watch about it, and I want you to think about you having a system like that out there to help you earn, because that system is going to be out there working for you 24/7. So you think about it. While you're going through that, I'm going to be doing the things that I love. Imagine you having a system out there like that. This is your freedom machine, my friend. And this is where the world is going. The world is going automated. The world is going digital. Why not you? Why not you? You'll absolutely love it. So the 90-day success sprints officially starts July 9th. Okay, so you have 3 days to get started in your business, get your business launched. Let's get everything set up, right? So you can be ready to really launch and rock and roll on the 9th, okay? We do have a drawing going on right now because it's my birthday month. So you guys get prizes every single week. We're doing a drawing. This week, or tomorrow, I'm drawing 10 $100 Amazon gift cards. Now, I am also going to recommend some video equipment, like a tripod for your phone and some lights. If you already have it, enjoy the $100 how you want. If you don't have it, then there you can buy that. And then on Monday, those 10 people that win those $100 gift cards are going to be able to get on a Zoom with me. Just that. And we're going to hang out. I'm going to help you kickstart your July. Okay. And then it officially starts on Tuesday. So that's what's going to happen. Now, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I go live every day. And then after I go live tomorrow, I'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. After I go live, I'm going to get off. And then I got to make sure the rest of the names are collected. And then I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to do the drawing for the 10 people and then announce that. And then I'm going to announce the next giveaway going into the next 7 days. So I will share with you, one of the giveaways is going to be a Mac computer. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So it's going to be awesome. Okay. So let me see. Yes, great tips today. Awesome. What do we have to do in the drawing? Okay. So if you're already inside my community, it's actually it's one of the pin posts. You'll see it in there. It says week 1 weekly giveaway. Here are the details. It's right there. Yeah. So make sure you click on that. And I'm looking here. Yeah. And it's the third, I'm just double checking. It is the 3rd pin post. Oh, and by the way, I do got to share this with you guys because, and I'm going to announce that inside my community, but we have officially now become the #1 community inside of the school platform. The #1 for business, but now we're the all-time #1 community inside of the Skool app. SKOOL. Write it down. SKOOL. I know we are #1 now. .com. Write it down. And then all you got to do is when you go to Skool, you can go to the Discovery channel and you will see that we are #1. Here, I got a picture of it on my computer. Let me show it to you guys. So basically what this means, here you guys go. Basically, here you go. We are #1 now. Look at this. Basically, oh, and there's tens of thousands of, I know it is a yes. There's tens of thousands, there we are, of communities, right? And we are ranked #1. Oh my gosh. We are ranked #1. And basically, it's not because we have the most, it's because we have the most engagement of all of the platforms. In Skool, we have the most engagement. That's how awesome our community is. So, yep, you're going to be in business for yourself and make 100% profit. But my friend, you're not going to be in business by yourself. You're just not. Because you have a whole community of 27,000 people to help you that are going to be there. Because it's based on the connection. It's based on the engagement. If we didn't have engagement, we wouldn't be #1. Our community does rock. So again, documentation beats conversation all the time. If our community wasn't flourishing and wasn't successful, why would we be #1? I know, it is so awesome. Yes, I know. I love that. I'm meeting so many cool people in the community. I love that. I know. Everyone is willing to help. Yes, I love it. And by the way, when you're inside my community, once you get started in the program, and when you're inside the community, and when you do a post and somebody comments on it, they're helping you because they're a good human. Because there's no money to be made once you're in the community. You have a one-time investment for your program and a one-time investment for your website, which is $29. Is that not awesome? So fun. Just so fun. And I love that. There's a lot of good humans. There's a lot of good humans in there. And I just love it. I just love it. Michelle, do you do any? Okay. So I do not do one-on-ones because you don't need a one-on-one, right? You want to have a one-on-one to feel safe and coddled. And you can't grow. You don't even know what your blind spots are. If you guys knew what your blind spots are, you wouldn't have any blind spots. And I don't know what your blind spots are either. And I don't even know what questions to ask you. So I do smaller group coaching because what happens is if you're in a group of like 4 to 5 people, guess what happens? You're going to hear them ask questions and it immediately is going to give you an aha moment. We call it breakthroughs. And so every week I do with the brand new people, we get on a Zoom. Like tomorrow, when I do the giveaway tomorrow of the 10 gift cards on Monday, we're getting on a Zoom together, me and just 10 other people. And I'm going to help you jumpstart your business in July. And then my personal customers, we do a weekly Zoom. Last week, there was 23 of us. The week before, there was 5 of us, I think, because I do it different to try to accommodate every time zone. And so, and you'll learn so much more from that. Yeah. So. Somebody had some. Yes, we are #1 in Skool. Yes, yes. So go to skool.com. So basically, we host our community inside Skool. Okay, Skool is where you can have your own communities, and we are #1. So, yeah, we've been #2. We've always been #1 for business. Nobody's ever taken us out on that. We did get pushed down to #3 at one time and #2, and now we're back. We've never been #1. So we are now #1. And that is all based on the engagement of all organic engagement, not like yes and no. It's like people taking the time to really engage. So we are now the #1. So that, you guys, this is a online business school community. So if we're online, and I mean, we're #1 for online business, success leaves clues. Like you're going to learn a lot just being inside the community. Pretty awesome. So exciting. I know, that is so exciting. Wow. I got to go do a post about that right now. Just noticed that. You guys probably seen my reaction. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Okay, Michelle, I have tried this and I want to learn, but the person that got me started didn't really help. Okay, so Jen, that's why we have the community. You guys realize the person that I bought from I've never talked to her. I've never talked to her. But hence, that's why I created the community. We do 5 live calls a week. A week. We do 5 live calls a week. Actually, 6 live calls a week now. We have 3 that are training to help you be successful. We got 3 that are to help you with your setup of the whole setup. And then I give you a daily video. I don't know what else you would need. Like, I would love for somebody to tell me what else you would need to be successful. You have every single thing. In the 90-day we just finished the 90-day legacy sprint. And this 90-day sprint that we're going on, your success sprint, I give you a daily video of an action step to take to help you master the 2-hour workday, help you master your message, help you apply proven strategies, and help you multiply your income streams. I just don't know what else you would need. I don't think you do either. If you think you would need something else, I would love to know in the comments. Yeah. What I would do is go inside the community, go to the classroom, and click on the Getting Started training and follow that. Like, here's the thing this is what I love about our program. 100%, so wild that I can say 100%, but it's true. 100% of the people that are confused or having issues have not even completed at least 40% of the program. 100% of the people that are connecting their setup have not completed the short videos to set it up. 100%. I'm like, why do people think they should be able to purchase something and not actually implement it and have success? That's like Michael Jordan buying a basketball, but keeping it in the box and thinking he should be able to just take it out and be able to be an NBA player and make all that money without ever following training or mentoring. Like, that would be silly, right? If you bought your child a football and they're like, I suck at football, you're like, but you've not even took the football out of the box. How do you think you're going to be good at something you've not even applied? But for some odd reason, adults think that they should be able to buy something and that gives them the authority to make money without applying it. So wild to me. Yeah. Well, I am not an accountant, so I'm not going to teach you that. I mean, you're your own CEO. Like, you have, your boss doesn't teach you how to do taxes. Think about that. Does your boss teach you how to do your taxes at your job? No. They just give you the form and you got to go do your own taxes. Just like this. You get a 1099, you got to do your own taxes. But the tax write-offs are awesome. So awesome. So awesome. I just love you and I love the community. Aw, so good, so good. We do. We have our own online business Google search. It is like you can literally go inside our community and search something for online business and you're going to get all the answers. It's so awesome. Plus our program, right? Oh, I love that. Is everyone that is selling the legacy program part of the 27th? I mean, there's people that have purchased a legacy program that are still not in the community yet. So, but yes, the 27,000 are all customers of one of the programs. Absolutely. Yeah. I love it. I asked a question this morning and immediately someone answered it. I love that, Kim. Yes, I love that. I'm thrilled at how many people are in the community and ready to answer questions. Yes. Yes, I love that. I love our community. Yeah. Michelle, you go above and beyond for us in the community. It's absolutely shocking. Oh, thank you, my friend. I love seeing people win. That's like my favorite part. I just love it. Love seeing people win. Michelle, are any of the calls or any groups training done in the evening? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. They're in the evening. We alternate all the time because of different time zones. So every Monday is in the evening. And then I think every Wednesday Tech Zoom is in the evening. And then my legacy builder trainings that I do on Tuesday, I do alternate between 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 7 p.m. No, 6 p.m. Central Time. Because of so many different time zones, I try to do my best to accommodate that one. All of the training in the legacy builder is all posted ahead of time. Like the whole entire July schedule is posted, so you guys can kind of rearrange to get on them. But if you can't get on them live, you get access to the replays. Yeah, good questions. Yeah, good questions. Yes. God is so good. Yes, so good. Yes. I have never seen anything like this. So many people in our community that genuinely want to help. I know. Isn't it a blessing, Michelle? Like like you guys, you will literally be like, oh my gosh, there are some really good people in this world. I have so many people that have purchased from me and they're like, I purchased from you to learn to make an income. I didn't realize I would get my heart so full of just the compassion and the kind and the caring of people. So awesome. Yes. School is a community. Yeah, is where we host our community. It's skool.com. And yeah, and our community that's where I host the community, right? That's where our 27,000 people are. There's tens of thousands of communities inside of school, and we are number one. That's a good reason to celebrate, right? Yes, everyone is a winner in our community. Yes, yes. Always love that. Love that. Yeah. If you guys want to learn more, it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. I know, it is so awesome. Yeah. It's all number one now. Yeah. It does say it all. It does, right? dailypaybusiness.com. You know, that's so, Carmen, that is so cool that you said that, because you think about it, you guys, I can say anything I want to say, right? People can say whatever they want to say. But you can't argue with the truth. You can't argue with documentation. If our community wasn't thriving, would we be number one? Of course not. But because our community is thriving, because we have such great connection and engagement, it's what's pushed us to number one. That's how unstoppable our community is. We had a record high month last month, which to me, I thought it might push it down more because we have less engagement, right? I thought, because I was like, we got so many people coming in, we're probably going to lower the amount of engagement. But no, it's actually increased it because of the success and stuff people are having. And I love it. Yes. Digital Growth Community is the best. Yes. I know. I love that. Michelle and this community is whipping my mind into millionaires made. Yes. That is right. Yes. So good. Wow. I just joined yesterday. I'm set up already. It was easy to follow. I'm so pumped. Oh my gosh. I got to screenshot that. Thank you for sharing, my friends. Yes. So good. So good. Yes. Yeah. How do you collect their information to contact them? Oh, okay. So you must have missed that part. Yeah. So let me cover that real quick before I bounce off of here. What they ask is, you mentioned to comment ready to join to your prospects. So what I do is in my social media content, that's called the CTA. So when somebody goes in the comments and puts ready, I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com for details. So they have to go to Daily Pay Business and then immediately takes them here. And this is how I collect their email. So that content, and this is working for me 24/7. This is how I can get my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, but have the automations working for me. Yeah, that's how we do it. Through content. Yes, so many good humans in our yes, community. Yes. Yes, I am part-time on this and just started. It's really working. You can DM me for assistance to all the people watching. Oh my goodness. I think that is, anyway, I don't think we should be doing posts like that, but whatever. Oh my goodness. People cracked me up. Let me see. Okay. Digital nomad, romad, that would be helpful. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to bounce off of here because I got some things. I got to go make a post in my community now that we are number one, and we got to celebrate that. So awesome. So I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Please, if you have any questions about building a business on social media, about this program and process that we follow, just go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. Okay. Dailypaybusiness.com and check it out. If you have any questions after you watch the 2 videos, just email me and I would absolutely love to answer your questions. If you decide to get started, I can't wait for you to get inside the community and inside the program and truly see for yourself how awesome it is. Have an awesome day. Happy Saturday, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, TikTok.